Hi, this is Sabine, and in my new video we will talk about you in parental leave. If you would like to take 2 or 3 years or just 1 year, we will talk about the pros and cons, and then you can decide for your situation and for your child what's the best way how to do it, and you can be prepared. You will be prepared. Right now you're probably pregnant and you're going to choose if you want to leave the company for 1 year or even more, and you're not quite sure what's the right way, or if you want to choose a kindergarten or a pre-kindergarten, like for the small babies. Then I have a lot of tips for you, because I have 3 children and they are almost 2 years old, and then 6 and 8 years old. So I have a lot of experience, and I think it's very important that we understand our child, that we understand the situation, how it is right now in the kindergarten, and also us, the moms or dads. Let's say it like this. It's very individual, because it depends on your child. And one big topic I forgot, which is also very important, I forgot in the German video. I have to tape that later on again, because the children going to the kindergarten are much more sick at home, because they are interacting with the other children, and they are getting so many more infections than when they are not with so many other children. So that's also one big thing what we really have to think about, because my first 2 children, they went to the kindergarten from 1 year old, and I went back to work. And my doctor from the children, the child doctor, he said, yeah, it's very normal that you will, the whole year, you will count on the fingers how many days they are not sick. So basically, which was true, they were the whole year kind of sneezing, the nose was running, and they had very hard coughs in the night. We didn't need antibiotics much, but still, also that we should avoid. So this is one of the biggest reason. I would say it's better to stay 2 years or 3 years at home, because then the immune system can grow, and also the child is older, because when the child is 1.5 and they cannot breathe in the night because the nose is full, then it's very hard to explain to your child, and also to develop the language. It's when you're always having a cold, it's more difficult to learn, because your ears are blocked. And yeah, that was one of the first main reasons I totally forgot, because now with the 3rd child, I'm now in my 2nd year of parental leave, and my child, maybe it's 2 days a month where he has a running nose, or maybe after 2 months, 1 or 2 days. So much better. So you should really keep that in mind. Then also you can check how's the situation in the kindergarten, how many teachers are there for how many children. That's also very important, because as bigger the group is and the less teachers there are, it's very stressful for the teachers and also for the child, because for the children, because it's very loud, and for the small children, they have to change the diapers, so they don't have so much time for the other children. So also that we should keep an eye on how many teachers they are. I would also suggest the daycare moms at home. I don't know if they are called like this, because they just have 2 or 3 children and they stay at home with the children. So it's a smaller group, and it's much better for the voices. They are more in a private area. And then you can decide also on the character of your child. Is your child more like looking for a play partner, or are you the play partner because he doesn't want to play alone? Or is your child quite okay with you at home, and you're allowed to do the household a little bit, and he's playing a little bit or she's playing a little bit? Then it's easier to make that decision to stay longer at home, I would say, because otherwise sometimes when the children need a play partner, then it's for you a little bit annoying because you want to do the household and the child wants to play, and then it's a little bit more complicated. So there you can also choose what's better for you. Also, if you want to work again, if you are happier at work, if you need the money, if you want to just be out of the work for 1 year and then come back and do the work you did before, or is it also possible for you to stay longer out of the job? That's also one reason. So think about those topics. Check what kind of kindergartens there are around. Remember yourself that when I was young, I stayed at home 3 years, and we developed the language in the first 3 years, and we get rid of the diapers usually until we are 3 years old. And nowadays, when we go very early to kindergarten, the children, they keep longer the diapers because they are so used to it and we don't have to focus on it, and they don't really know that they should go to the toilet. So it's also better in that case to stay longer at home, because then you can put the focus on that and you can teach your child a little bit better, getting rid of the diapers, which is good for the environment. And to develop the language is also very important to know. It depends on the child, but usually the children at home, they are more willing to experience the language than in the kindergarten, because in the kindergarten they are a little bit more shy. So our children, they always were speaking more words at home than in the kindergarten. It took many months until they were saying the same words they were using at home in the kindergarten. So, and then we had the lockdown where I saw that my child was so fast starting to speak, and before going to kindergarten he didn't speak. It was really, really interesting that some children need the very small word until the 3rd year. And you can also check if that's for your child the same situation, or if your child is more outgoing and wants to have more action and other children around. Also, it depends if you have, if your child has siblings, if you have another child, then I would say it's very nice that they have the interaction anyway, and they don't need the kindergarten so early. Okay, you can now think about it and choose your way, and let me know. Just write in the comments how you would do it and what you think. That's very interesting for everybody. Okay, have a good day and bye bye. Ciao.